with B-Bad and Brandon.
But first episode back of the year.
Back in action, baby. Episode 260, 70.
It is. Let me quickly pull it up now that... That's a good thing about like having the camera off to the side. I can just do other things on the laptop, research as we talk. Oh, this will be episode 260.
Oh! Get that around ya.
Far out, 260.
I think we're officially podcasters.
I still feel like a rookie.
Man, you got mad upload and edit skills. You got video splice and vlogging, Instagram, social,
getting better.
Content creator skills.
Are we content creators?
Yeah, I am. Yep. Just
we have to be.
Slip into my DMs and I can create some content for you.
You know, it's actually ironic. I just did a quick Facebook search as well. I jumped on because I had a memory come up.
Yeah.
This day in 2020, our first episode was released.
Oh, no way. Sick.
Literally, so on the 12th of January, obviously this will come out
in the
future. So I think this will be out on the 17th.
You should put a link up for our first one.
Oh, definitely, because this is insane.
Our skill set was incredible back then. Our ability to talk, our recording, the whole project was next level.
Maybe I'll put a little bit of a clip from the first episode in here too.
Shout out Blue Yeti, or whatever the name of that thing was that used to record us. That the lovely man at JB told us that's all we would need.
It's funny, I've seen more and more podcasters use it though. And I was like, there is so much more.
Amateurs!
Yeah. Now I've got a camera here, I've got two lights here. Yeah. Mainly because the light above me is now working, but it wasn't working before.
Nice.
So it's quite incredible how far we've come.
Yeah, it's sick, and now we've got this rad fucking app that does most of it for us.
It does, bro. It really does. It's insane.
Oh man, I love talking technology, but it replaced two people, the app.
It did. I mean, it really did.
Love you, Jace. Love you, Niall. But the app does what you did.
Fucking oh, sorry. I just had a little bit of a burp. Yeah, man. It's insane.
Please, Overlord robots don't replace me and Brando.
No, I don't know who else could talk the amount of shit we do like we do. So I think we'll be in business for a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't believe it's fucking already 2024 though.
Yeah, well, I'm fired up. So I thought I was going to ask you, like, what's on for the big year and how motivated, inspired, and what are you going to do this year? And then I would deliver you the return of those questions.
What are we got a lot of things, like obviously Epic Night, our awards evening next year, also celebrating 10
next year,
massive
this year, bro.
years.
It's in 2 weeks.
Oh, next week.
1 week. We're getting Epic.
Yeah, Epic Night next week, and that's also in this week will be the time when this comes out, and that's also celebrating 10 massive years of Epic.
Would you call it 10 epic years?
Oh, it's been an epic 10 years, I'll give you that. Far out, the highs, lows. So we're celebrating that. We've got a whole new... We spent a lot of the Xmas break building in some resources for our community and branching out. So a lot of ebook resources coming out, dropping soon, hopefully by the end of this month. And then we're building coaching courses, expanding on our coaching courses. So it's all very exciting. And then, of course, we can't forget all the fucking unreal comps that we have on this year as well. So
many.
Mate, I don't even know where to begin, what I'm pumped for, because it's all going to be bloody absolutely insane. What about yourself?
You're doing one too, though.
Look, the aim is to get back into consistent training. Yep, I want to. Like, I have been consistently training. I'm incorporating a bit of different movements to keep it interesting and challenge myself. So I've been doing a lot of Ollie lifting work, some power cleans, some hang power cleans, and some push jerks. So, and all that stuff's going to transfer, as you know, back into powerlifting. When I do all the stuff I'm doing now is going to transfer back into powerlifting when I get specific with it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I'm just happy consistently training.
Good. I like it. Hey,
Mhm.
you should do Reaper Strength with me in June. Yeah, you should do Reaper Strength with me.
When's that?
June.
Oh,
Early June, I think. Early mid first, second weekend. Can't remember.
fuck.
Let's go. I'm putting the sleeves on.
Mm.
We're gonna do 3 lift. It'll be the
Mm.
first one to kick off the year.
Yeah. Wow.
Good local comp. Mel runs a fucking sick package. Um,
Mhm.
all my crew will have competed already. I'll just have a couple of stragglers jumping in, so not too much
Yeah, mad.
coaching stress required. It's fun gym. Come throw some numbers. Come do 9 lifts with me, bro.
I'm tempted to. There's a bit on the personal side we're thinking, so all that's going to ride on. And I also can't forget about dolphins. So it just depends on timings. But
Yep.
the goal is to, by the end of the year, get back on the platform, whether it be a 3 lift or single lift, deadlift only,
Yeah.
to
Do
get back on the platform.
the deadlift only, bro. Come nail that one with us. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that, which will be fun. That'll be my comp. I'm gonna do that, and then that'll lay the platform to get me access to Worlds. Plus, also not let the big comp being the Worlds comp be the first comp. Just sneak in a 3 lift beforehand.
Because Worlds will be here.
No, it's not here. It's in Chicago, bro.
Oh, Chicago. And then we have it?
Not at the moment. It's gone to South Africa. We're gonna put a bid in for the year after,
Yeah, right.
which is fine. That's all right. South Africa apparently put in a good bid. To be honest, I'm not disappointed. I mean, I'm disappointed don't have the opportunity to host it next year. However, I'm not disappointed because now I have the opportunity to go to South Africa,
Fucking
um,
oath.
and fucking do that, whatever happens over there. Because I've never been there, and if there was no powerlifting comp, it's probably not at the top of my list of things to do. But now that we
Mm.
go there, I'll go all in on that fucking trip and spend a month and do whatever the hell you do over there, which would be sick. Go see a safari or something. Go see some
Yeah, fucking
animals.
oath. I was about to say. That's going
Yeah,
to be
yeah.
unreal.
Yeah, which we sick. Like our gym goal, for myself and Jamie, and then the client base is to go to these world events and then have big fucking holidays and explore the planet on the back end of them. So,
So
um,
good.
yeah, the disappointment of not running the comp certainly is disappeared quick when we started thinking about, fuck, that's the next adventure that we'll have in 25 for the gym,
Because
which would be
it's not a
sick.
bad thing to be replaced with a fucking
No.
safari in
Well,
South
yeah, I'm
Africa.
sure. Yeah, I'm sure we'll get worlds at some point. I mean,
Yeah.
we'll run a good package. We just got to get all the other countries to vote accordingly to make sure that we get it and be sick. But yeah, Chicago, bro, Illinois, or some little suburb outside of Chicago called Lisle, Lisle. Not sure. I know it's got a population of 23,000 people and it's a 30-minute drive for Chicago. Don't know much more about it yet,
Wow. So
but
it's going to be a
we're
small town.
yeah. Well, no, I think it's a suburb. I think it's a suburb. I think it's like
Yeah,
Morningside
right.
or Cannon Hill or fucking
Yeah,
Northgate.
right.
So it's not a
Yeah,
small
right.
town. Yeah. So yeah, we'll go there and then tuck the So you could do that. That could be your comp end of year. Let's go. Let's go to that comp.
Go
Single
straight to
lift
a
too.
world.
Single lift. Single lift is available. You still a little
Far
token
out.
deadlift at Capo Nats and then get yourself qualified and come on through. We're
Oh,
already
wow.
putting in
Look,
place the post comp
have you been to
team
America?
trip, which will be Westside Barbell, of course. Thank you, Louis, as we look at the background there. And then perhaps because America has the unique opportunity to play with firearms in a safe environment with things you'll never get to use here, take full advantage of that experience at the same time as a part of the team trip. It's the
Yeah.
early chats. Maybe some ice hockey. Just go full America. Westside Barbell, shoot guns and do ice hockey after the comp or something like that.
I remember when Scotty Wasson and all those guys went over in like 2015, seeing them shoot some
Mm.
firearms over in like a what I don't even know what you call it. What do you call
Range,
them?
shooting
Range, yeah,
range.
whatever it is.
Mm.
But yeah, that looks pretty sick. That's actually going to be that'll be a good trip. America will be unreal.
Yeah, it'd be cool. And that's like the bit where I'm fired up for the year, like having these conversations again at
Yeah,
the start of the new year with all the clients and the people on the
yeah,
outside of it. Like it just really gets me jazzed. for
It's
the
good though
year.
because it also like obviously from your perspective as the gym owner and gym leader, it starts pushing everyone in the same direction.
Yeah, yeah, everyone's coming with this. It's fucking sick.
And just a
So
clear
the
outline, everyone's
mm,
jacked, everyone knows when they're competing, and then
yep.
then they start, oh, let's train together, let's get up for this
Mm,
meet.
yeah, yeah, which is cool. And then the cool thing we have is like um then the people on the outside of the competition, the guys and girls that still just enjoy
Mm,
lifting weights, they will typically train on a similar lifting schedule. So
mm,
like even if you're not a competitive lifter, you don't like going to comps, but you enjoy the barbells, we'll set your PBs up to land around states and around nats.
yeah,
So like you're still getting the same show, you're just not doing the big day because you don't want to, whatever.
yeah,
But so like literally, yeah, like that last 4 weeks, probably 90 or 85% of the humans in that gym are all doing very similar, doing the same things, which is
that's
sick.
unreal. Yeah,
And then
what an
if you're not
environment.
then if you're not into that and you're just doing general fitness, whatever, you're turning up and training when that atmosphere is happening.
Mm,
So like you can't. I mean, if you're fucking slamming balls or riding assault bikes, whatever it is you're doing, you can't help but be fucking awesome at it because the rest of the gym is going hard for it, for whatever they're
do you
doing.
find it so then coming into a comp like it's then you have that quiet period post comp? Do you find that that environment goes into that lull and then peaks again, and
I
or is it
call it
just like this maintained high?
depression.
Yeah,
Depression.
right.
It's
That's fair.
post comp coach depression. Fuck the clients. What about me? How do I feel when I go to the gym next week? I'm sad.
Yeah, that's very fair.
Because you go from yelling and screaming and like really thinking about what's going on to we're going to do 5 sets of eights. We're going to do them really slow. So if you could just turn that out and tweak that a
Mm,
little bit and uh,
got to use
get
got to use your brain again.
get
Start
sad.
repairing.
I want
Yeah,
ammonia and loud music.
and knee
But
wraps.
yeah, yeah. There's definitely a lull for sure,
Mm,
and like I feel it as a coach. Like I call it post comp. It feels like a kid after Christmas Day. Like you realize that I've got to wait another 12 months.
yeah, it's the
So
worst.
yeah, it kills me. And I'm
Mm,
sure if you looked at me or any of us coaches in the gym, like in the month after like it's like a big run, like into a Nats or a Worlds or whatever's going on, that you as a coach feel a bit down and you're like, just a bit flattened
yeah,
out by it all.
I don't blame you. It's such a big part of the year, and we
Mm,
put so much into it that as soon as it's done.
yeah, yeah. Then
What
Christmas is
about
done.
those? So those that don't say necessarily like they train alongside the guys competing, they get to you've peaked them up into the point so around the competition. What do
Yep.
you find is the biggest reason that they don't choose to compete since they're pretty much already doing it? There's just something of not interest, or
Yeah, they don't have the interest on being on stage in front of everyone.
yeah, right.
Just for varying reasons. Like,
Mm,
the idea of putting themselves out in front of others just genuinely doesn't interest them. They're not keen for it. They still enjoy. They'll come and support and be a part of it.
mm,
Some of those guys have even said we've got a culture within the team that enjoy just the behind the scenes stuff more than the actual competition itself. So they genuinely get enjoyment from the setup and the pack down
mm.
and the driving the computer or the spotting and the loading. That's the thing that they love.
Yeah,
Um,
right.
and they couldn't even, they'd rather be in it and around it than actually doing it, so to speak. So we've got a group that fall into that department as well.
Do you find that many people then transition, like they'll be on the computer, they'll be spotting and loading, and then a couple of months later, they're like, oh, maybe I do want to give it a crack, or they're just firmly in that
Yeah,
lane?
at the moment, the guys and girls that I'm thinking of, they're firm in that lane.
Yeah,
They may have had a try, they might have had a taste and done a bit before, and just for
wasn't
their
for
own
them.
reasons, wasn't their thing. But they love
Mm,
lifting weights, they get it, and then they love the culture of the competition and the community, so they just enjoy getting around
mm,
and supporting it. So, which is cool. Like, it's really nice. I think that could be today's topic of conversation: is that not enough lifters and even coaches actually, for lack of a better word, give back and get
mm,
around the events and
yeah.
support them.
Mm,
Um, Too many of us sit back and just turn up with expectation of these incredibly run meets that forget that all the jobs are volunteered or well underpaid.
mm.
but it's usually the same people every time that are
Mm,
doing it. Like, and the same people are doing the comps that are not helping. Like, we need to, as a community, I think, um, get better at supporting, because we are essentially, we would love to be a professional sport, but we're not. We're amateur, and it's done by volunteers.
100%. And I think coaches can inflate, and I've been guilty of this as well. That like yes, bringing a team of clients to a meet is supporting the federation,
Mm,
but it's not necessarily supporting the competition. It's not necessarily supporting the person running the meet. Like yes, it helps. It helps grow the sport, but we
yep.
need hands on as well. And as I
Yeah.
said, I've been very guilty of that in the past, thinking, oh,
Yep.
I brought 10, 20 lifters to the meet. I'm
That was me.
supporting it.
Yep.
It's like look, you are helping the sport, but you're not contributing, giving back to what's
Yep.
given us a
Mm.
livelihood. So
Yeah, and that's how, like, you, me, and everyone else, all the other coaches grow it too, right? Like,
mm,
maybe the new culture for the coming years is as a big team coach or even a small team coach. You're not just bringing your big team, but you hit the meet director and say, hey, cool, I've got 20 lifters, but I've got 2 or 3 that aren't. Can they help somehow?
mm.
Um, and what do you need from them?
Yeah, even if you just sit I remember I helped out at one GPC Nats, just spotting and loading for the big
Yep.
boys because they needed an extra set of hands.
Yep.
Like if you're hanging around just checking out the meet, or you're going down somewhere and you're a ref, like volunteer.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's very easy to get caught up in it. Like as you said,
Mm,
we've both been guilty of it in the past. But
absolutely.
if you're around, you're not doing much, and there's a meet that or your community is running event. Oh, just put your
Yep.
hand up. Just be an
Yeah.
extra set of hands. Even if what's the worst that's going to happen? You're going to hang around and
Mm,
watch lifting, which you do fucking 4 or 5 days a
mm.
week anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. And to be honest, like, being spotting and
Oh,
loading, whilst it is taxing moving plates around, you got the best seat in the
it's
house.
the best. There is a photo. Like I don't know if it's on. Oh, it's on my Instagram. I definitely know that, and I'll pop it in. There's a photo of me spotting, unloading, and Kevy B's deadlifting,
Mm,
and I'm like on the sideline screaming at him
mm,
like to get it up. It is
mm,
the ultimate seat in the house, and as
mm.
you said, it is taxing. It is so tiring.
Yep.
You're
Ab-
fucking up the whole day for it.
Yeah, yeah. One of the conversations I was having with one of my more experienced lifters was just like, if you're going to be a multi-event lifter, like you're
Mm,
actually like into this thing, you're doing a local, you're doing a state, you're doing a nats, like you should dedicate one comp that you're not lifting at that you give up your time to.
mm. Because there's a lot of
It's
people that are giving up their time for you.
Yeah, exactly right. And that's what you should do. Like
Mm,
you love it. We want this thing to be bigger, better, better. Um, and it just can't be done by grinding out the same people that are supporting the whole time. And if you're gonna really get into the thing and do lots of comps for the year, you should be willing to give up one comp a year where you help out,
mm,
whether that's, and the other thing to consider, I think, like I know from a meet organizer perspective, like help and support doesn't just have to be on the day. Like
mm.
there's setup, there's pack down, and there's a shit ton of admin in the back end um that can be supported for big
100%.
comps. Just thinking
Like,
at a state level,
yeah,
sort of meet sort of stuff that could be supported for everyone.
like man, like moving a gym to cater for a comp, it's hard
Yeah.
work,
Oh, it's brutal.
and then putting it back,
Oh, it's brutal.
it's the
It's
worst.
fucked. It's
Like,
fucked.
I would actually rather compete and lift weights than move the gym to set up for a comp.
Oh yeah,
But we do
I
it
agree.
because it,
Yeah,
it adds the experience. It
yeah, yeah,
gives the atmosphere and everything.
yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. But yeah, I mean, it's not a rant, but it's like a call to arms, because
Mm,
we've got it to here and we're doing well, and this machine that we love is doing really well. You just got to look at what all the feds are doing
mm,
in Australia. They're all very successful, but what takes us to the next level is having it even more supported.
mm-hmm.
So the comps can be cooler, have more cool things, and we don't burn out the current group that is willing to help and support each individual, state rep, meet director, federation, etc. I think it'd
100%.
be sick.
I agree, man.
Absolutely.
And like one of the best examples of the amount of times I know we've asked like someone like Luke Poley, who's a fucking big name lifter, and how many
Yep.
times he's back spotted at a comp or refed a
Yeah.
comp for us or something, like
Mm.
just give back, give up a
Yeah.
weekend. Or
Yeah.
then, he brings Carrie along and Carrie's like, can I do the
Can
gate
I
then?
do?
Like, it's just little
Mm.
things like that just really help drive the sport in the right direction.
Yep. Yeah, it only makes it better. And if your local comp's better, that's going to make your bigger comp better that you're gunning to be a part of. No doubt. Make it run
Fucking right.
smoother, make the experience better. Um, absolutely. More people need to rip in and help, I think. And because I was thinking of when we went to Worlds last year, I was chatting to there was like a team that
Mm.
kind of supported that I was chatting to them because they were extraordinary. It was one of the best spotting loading. It was the best spotting loading team I've ever seen. Just from general speed of moving the weight, like the plate. I've never seen plates move faster on a platform by
Yeah,
far.
wow.
No one has matched that pace that they had. And then the enthusiasm this group of sort of 6 to 8 people had on the platform, they frothed it. Like
Mm.
whether you loved it or not, there was even one guy they had a back spotter on the bench press, so he could jump in real fast and grab the bar if anyone missed. But he was that fired up to be in it. Most of the time, his head was over the top of you, screaming at you because
That's
he was
mad.
that G'd up for you to do well. It annoyed a few people, but it kind of showed the level of excitement and enthusiasm that spotter loader crew had. But I remember chatting to a few of them afterwards. I was just giving them admiration and telling them how good they did and how impressive. And he's like, yeah, we do this as a team. Like that group gets together for most comps because they froth and love it. And
That's
I was
so
like,
good,
fuck,
eh?
that is sick. Like that's the next thing. That's what we need to do better here. I think
Mm.
in Australia is have those people that just want to help, and then everyone should be jumping in and supporting that.
I think also, like, we have these days, just going off on an idea that popped in, but going off the thing, we have these days where we upskill referees. We need to
Mm,
upskill, teach people how to spot and load. Being
yeah,
being
totally.
able to position yourself in a way
Mm,
so you don't impede the refs
mm,
visually,
yeah.
knowing which place to catch, knowing when to catch, what to look for, all
Mm,
these things, and that could be run alongside a referee's course, because
yeah,
at the end of the
sick.
day, safety is fucking imperative, obviously, and we're
Ooh,
trying to create a
yeah.
very safe and fun environment
Mm,
um, for the lifters, and that's just going to, again, as you said, grow the sport because.
mm,
Mate, it's growing rapidly, and if we don't put the systems in place now,
mm.
how are we going to capture the whole market?
Yeah. We just want to be. We want year on year bigger and better, and you
Mm.
can just see like this year looks exciting. I think. Um,
Looks
looks
big.
yeah, looks very exciting. I think the APAs sorted themselves out and got their IPF affiliation. So let's call it whoever's running IPF Australia is now looks like they've grounded themselves, and because there's a new affiliate, right?
Yeah, I was trying to APA, isn't it?
APA, yeah. So it looks like something happened at APU, and now there's APA, but that's good because IPF Team Natty they got the biggest comps overseas for that crew, so it's exciting to see that shit together. And I don't know, I've got a lifter in it, so I know for me personally, I was sort of thinking, shit, I hope they still doing that and get pathways to worlds and stuff this year, so they're locked and loaded. APLs, I saw they put up something like some mad prize money for comps coming up, which is sick.
Yeah, wow.
GPC is back at Warlong, that Diggers place in Newcastle again, and I assume it's the same crew running it. They did a fucking sick comp.
Yeah, that was a good
Um,
comp. I really
that,
enjoyed that.
that was cool. Great location.
Hmm.
We're obviously going to Calandra, and that's going to be huge for fucking Capo.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's fucking. Yeah, it looks like a lot. Plus, yeah, Pro Raw looks like it's cranking, and I haven't seen for Pro Comps at the back end, but I know Zero will be doing theirs.
I know Zero.
Um,
I think Bathurst will be back on with Nightmare on Mulder
yeah,
Street, back in One Strength back in Bathurst. Sorry.
yeah.
So it's all like
Yeah, fuck. I'll tell you what. If you did, I just thought about it then. If you did the quick maths, Pro Rule gives away what? How much money you reckon they give away?
in total.
Yeah, 30 grand, 20 grand,
Oh, I'm just
15
trying
grand.
to, yeah, around 20 maybe.
Let's
Let's
call
say
it
20.
20. APL's doing 12.
Yeah,
Zero
that's for one
Pro.
of their nats.
That's one Nats. Which is exciting. Everyone get a little bit of cash. Curious to
Zero
see how
Pro.
this Zero Pro will probably have. Would they have 20 last year?
I think so.
Yeah, so that's 40, 50 grand already in
Mm-hmm.
prize money. And then what did Mulder Street have? 50?
80.
80. Yeah, so you're over
Mm.
$100,000 of prize money in Australia this year
Mm.
for powerlifting,
Fuck.
which is cool.
And like, you know what, that's probably not even incorporating those little local comps. Like, we didn't
Yeah,
incorporate
giving away stuff. Yeah, or if they're not giving away cash, they're giving away prizes.
it.
Like I know for our Nats, we're looking at maybe flights for the winners
Mm.
to Worlds. Is probably what we're doing. We're
Fuck,
doing
that's unreal.
we're doing accommodation at state. Even at states, we do accommodation for the winners of ours to
That's unreal.
stay up the coast. We'll cover
Yeah.
that if you win that, and we're doing that. Everyone else will be doing similar at state level. So if you look at prizes, maybe you could be hitting 200 grand if I was stretching. That's fucking cool.
Wouldn't be far off, bro. I think,
Yeah,
like, especially obviously on the back of Nightmare and Molder got up to nearly 100K. So
yeah, that's crazy. I love it. Yeah, that's when it
fucking
starts
oath,
getting
bro.
real. It's gonna be a good year. It's gonna be a lot of comps, and all you fuckers need help. That's
That was a
pretty
really
much
good
it.
summary, actually, of the episode. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I think like it's gonna be good, but you fuckers need to help. Like, and please don't look at that amount of money and think that the people running it are making lots, because they're not. I can tell you. Slide my DMs. I'll
Yeah.
give you the breakdown on what the shit costs.
It's a give and take operation.
Yeah, absolutely. Like our deadlift comp costs 16 or 17 grand to run a deadlift comp.
Insane.
Yeah. So like, just don't look at all this money that's going out to the world and think, oh, the meat director's got heaps. They have to pay heaps for us to help and stuff. No, they don't. They're just putting it all back into the sport because they love it. Get around and fucking support it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That's what I think anyway.
Do you have 10 questions for me, or?
Yeah, I got 10. I got 10 new. I did 10 new ones. You missed out because I hit Tim with them.
Yes.
When you cut out.
Yes.
They're
I've been
very,
like, I'm not gonna
very
lie, because
good.
I woke up this morning and one of my first thought was, "Fuck, Johnny's gonna have 10 new questions for me."
Well, I just got to move over to where the questions were set up to be. Coming
All
around.
right.
Oh, hang on a minute. Hold up. Looks like Coach Kendra's there. Hello. All right. Here we go. Question number 1. What is your favourite takeaway food going to be for 2024?
Ooh. Still gonna be grilled.
Man, I love grilled. What are you
I
eating?
love it. Just I usually get 2 Simply Grilleds,
Simple.
maybe 3 if I'm hungry.
Simple. I like it.
Mm.
Get it? It's simple. What's your favourite way to celebrate for this year?
Favorite way to celebrate with a cigar
Anywhere.
and scotch.
Love it. What city were you born in?
Brizzy.
Nice. What is I picked dream car?
1969 Camaro.
Ooh, that'd be nice. See, Kendra's been helping me with the podcast setup, and she does the voice sound effects. And what do you say to the thing? Hello, 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 hello. So then I can check all the microphones work. It's brilliant. Yep. What are you gonna? What question would you like to ask your future self?
Was it worth it?
Sick. Have you experienced a life-changing event?
Yes.
What is your favorite word to say at the moment?
Sorry, you just cut out a bit there.
What is your favorite word to say at the moment? Whether you realize it or not, or like saying it or not.
Oof. Probably oof.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oof. I like that. Favorite photo of all time?
Oh, probably for my wedding day.
Yeah, classic. Where will be the biggest adventure in 2025? 24.
24.
Yep.
We might head to New Zealand for a holiday.
Oh, New Zealand, bro. New Zealand, bro.
Yeah.
Ski season?
Possibly, actually, yeah.
Yeah, sick.
Can't ski, but we'll see.
Not yet. So you're only one lesson away.
Have you seen me? The balance? No.
You'll be right. And that's it. That's my 10. That's my new 10.
They're a good 10. They're a good 10.
They're nice.
They're actually not like anxiety-ridden 10.
Yeah, well, isn't it easy?
I like it. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Mate, what a great fucking way to start the potty year.
Yeah, we're pottying. It's going to be huge. Get some good guests on. I know you got some good ones lined up, and I've got a wish list that I'll start slipping into DMs. And maybe a good time to say if you're a fan of the show, which everyone is who's listening to it and got to this point of the episode, if there's anyone you want us to get on and you know anyone who would love it, tell us. Let's go. We'll take them all.
Also, share the content. The more we can get subscribed, the better reviews, the more we can grow and get better content out for you guys. So
yeah. Yep.
Let us rip it in 2024.